With gas and food prices hitting highs not seen in decades, employers are under pressure to have wages keep pace with inflation. And with the risk of a hard landing for the economy looming, got to wonder, is this the last chance to ask your boss for a raise? Let's bring in Tom Gimbel, LaSalle Network's founder and CEO. And Tom, maybe this is wishful thinking on the part of employers, or maybe not. But I do think that there will come a day when employers get the upper hand again. I just don't know if it's anytime in the near future.
Well, as soon as unemployment ticks up is when it flips upside down and the employers will have the lead again. I really wish it wouldn't be who's in control, employers or employees, and more about our businesses making money. I mean, that's really where we've gotten in trouble in the markets, which is what you guys do primarily on the show, is that the companies that weren't making money were inflating the markets and inflating salaries. And when you had companies like an Uber or Lyft that weren't profitable, paying outlandish salaries to people, then everybody else had to pay more to keep up. And that helped drive it. And when money was free, then it was easy to do. And now with interest rates rising,
that was part of it. I'll give you that. That was certainly part of it in certain areas. But look, I think a lot of this was the pandemic and the idea that you couldn't find workers. So minimum wage jobs had to start paying $15, $18, $20 just to get people to come in and show up for it. And it's always a case of who has the upper hand on these situations. It's why anytime we look at earnings, you're looking at how much of the portion of profits are being paid out in wages and in compensation. It's a very important metric to look at. And right now, I get the sense that a lot of employers are saying, OK, we'll go along with this. You can work from home. You can do these things that you want to do because I can't find somebody else to replace you. When they get the upper hand, I think those type of things are going to get rolled back, too.
Well, there's two different economies that we're really talking about when it comes to jobs. There's the hourly workers, which was actually on the uptick pre-pandemic when the municipalities like San Francisco were boosting minimum wage to $15 an hour. Things were really growing in this progressive environment we've been in well before the pandemic. Then we had the pandemic where people could work remotely and we had people drop out of the workforce. And then we had white collar salaries increase as well. But we've got to look at it separately. The Amazon workers and the delivery people and the blue collar truck drivers. And then we have the white collar salaries that were going up that were driven by the companies I mentioned before. But when you hear numbers like full-time people at, I think it was Target, are going to be making maybe $24 an hour, that's purely based on inflationary numbers. And the problem really is an uneducated public that doesn't realize that everything else is going up and $24 isn't what $24 was 2 years ago.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.